Hello, beautiful people and fellow whiners. Welcome to another Wino episode of A Little Something, the number Wine About. We are your hosts, Siobhan Camille.
And Amy Shelley.
I don't like the fact that it flips the camera. Anyway.
I was about to say that.
I don't like that it does that. There's probably a setting. I can change it. I'll get there. It's the Wino for Pink October. It's been a long. It's been a long.
October started off fast, and then I feel like it got to the middle and said, and I'm sorry now.
I've been so busy this month. I started a new job.
Yay.
I did. It was a financial lateral, but upgrade on some other stuff. I go hybrid this week after spending 2 weeks straight in the office. So I'm looking forward to that. Two days at home. The office is only 30 minutes from my job. So, I mean, from my house.
Yeah, 30 minutes from my job. Yeah.
Yep. That's what this month
outside. That's outside.
It is. Because we went to King's Domain yesterday.
Oh, okay. That's where the adult is going today.
Oh, we went for Halloween yesterday.
I can't call him the teenager anymore. Sir. Thank you.
That's where, yeah. So I worked a full day, then got home, put a wig on, got cute, went.
Worked a full day.
Okay. Scarf. But I knew if I'm going.
I was Scarf Friday too.
But I knew if I was going to the amusement park, like, because I wear mine low bun.
Yes.
That's not going to work.
I'm with you.
So, and my hair is not done. It's braided. So the wig can't come up.
You got braids. So bad.
Well, I braided up and then I had to put on my dark makeup. That's why I love Halloween is my favorite holiday. Because then I get to put my dark makeup on, which is really just like a little heavier on the eyeliner and then my dark lipstick. Because I really don't like do a face. I don't do a face.
If y'all saw my face, I was like, dark makeup. What dark makeup?
I have a dark purple lip. Yeah, listen.
You make your wing a little darker.
It's a little darker. I go a little darker. I do black onyx instead of like black. But yes, we did that. That was 6 to 9:30. And then I went home, did my normal tradition of Nightmare Before Christmas. Although I slept through I was in and out. Because I was
rightfully so.
I was tired. Okay. So yeah, then I woke up this morning to do work for my master's program. I'm tired, y'all. October has been October, and now I got a man in my house, so I had to adjust to that. The man in my space, like on a regular, like wake up, he's there. Come back, he's there. Sleep, he's there. It's not bad though, but it's
adjustment.
It's an adjust. But it's been good. So that's been my heart. So about you. All right, y'all, before we dive in, we just, I guess, catch up.
Yeah. It's been October. If we start at the beginning. I had the teenager, as I just said, became the adult.
He's 20?
He's 20.
Oh. I'm still...
Which is crazy because he's not our first adult child. We have another, but she's away. So he's a first adult child at home, if that makes sense. But he's not really
that's so weird.
Yeah.
So he's only 10 years younger than Monet.
Yeah. And Monet's 10 years younger than me.
Is she 10 or 11?
10. She's 30, 40.
Yeah, but you're about to turn.
And she'll be.
Right, but in this year,
I've been more 10 years than I am 11. Because her birthday's in March.
Got you. That's still blowing me because.
Yeah. Monet was little was young when you came. I just looked at the pictures when we went to her senior thing.
No, when I came out, she was 10. She was
younger. That's what I said. She was like 10, 11.
Hold up, Monet's 30?
Yes.
So she's 8 years younger than me.
I see.
When I came around as 20.
Malachi was like 4, maybe 3. 3.
So then she was 11. Yeah, she was 11. The age difference about the child has how old she was when I came around. But I think that explains why she says I'm the last.
The last one, yes.
Because she was still in elementary school?
Yeah.
She was like ending 5th grade.
Yeah, about to finish. Yeah. Yeah.
Or she had just started 6th. She was going into 6th because it was a summer.
Yes. Yes.
If you ain't get here before middle school, I guess, when they don't count.
She don't
know you. She don't know you.
She don't know you.
No, I thought about that though, because we went, when I met him in Philly, I know we walked around Center City and I said, oh, you arts is here. Because that's where I almost went, actually. And that's where she went and graduated. Yeah. Because he asked me when was the last time I've been to Philly. And I was like, his graduation. Legit.
Her performance.
The performance. Yeah, the performance was the last time I've been to Philly.
Those pictures just came up on my.
And that was like 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
Like, ooh, girl, you old. Talking about money. Yeah. So he turned 20.
Okay.
Wow.
It's
been 20 years since something outside myself has been in my uterus.
That's crazy.
And then I had our middle child turned 16. That was an adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 16.
Yeah. I had the husband and I had some things happening in October. It's been a month. What else happened in October? A couple people I know got fired in October.
True. I remember that came up in conversation on this podcast. Y'all, it's been a month. So we're gonna jump.
But we here. We made it. We made it to November 1st. So now the rest of the year, I promise you, as long as October took, the rest of the year just gotta go.
Not too fast, because I'm not ready to leave. But I have my house to myself again for the next 2 weeks. He's with his friend, and I'm actually I need a break. I'm sure he needs a break from me.
Oh, yeah, those are things.
Because it's different when you have. First of all, y'all, for those who don't know, there's an ocean normally between me and my man. There is a whole ocean. And so we talk on the phone. It's wonderful. We were together for like 2 weeks in his country, and that was nice. And then we had an ocean again for 4 or 5 months. We are back, and it's been 3 weeks, and it has not been like travel vacation at all. Like when I went there, was one of those weeks was vacation. The second was like real life, kind of. It was like staycation for him because he wasn't really working. This is like
everyday.
This is everyday real life, and it's a very different thing. Especially, I've been on my own now for 2 years. For those who don't know, since I moved out where I was with the man on the couch, and so I got back into my habit of me, y'all. I'm an only child, so me, and so now I gotta readjust, and it's an adjustment.
Yeah,
but anyway. Here now.
But some good things have come out of October.
I got a relationship.
Did I
with a dude that's younger than my youngest.
Getting stronger.
Let's talk, because I'm curious. I have curiosity.
Yeah. So I stopped taking my birth control pills.
I have curious questions. Do we want to drink and just chat, or do you want to do the questions?
We can do both.
Because I feel like we're not going to do the questions.
Oh, that's okay. Well, we can drink and chat, and then if nothing else.
Right, okay. Because we 9 minutes in. I feel like we should pop a bottle.
Okay, pop a bottle.
I'm going to just grab from my side the Olema, because this one, to me, as I recall, I hated its guts.
Oh.
So let's get the terrible out the way. Sorry, y'all. I'm just going to be biased. Just going to be
a little bit.
This is a Côte de Provence, Halima Côte de Provence Rosé from Côte de Provence, 2024, from France, 12.5. I mean, that's the good part. 12.5 ABV. Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay. Yeah. The husband, we had a tiffy. I'm not gonna go into detail on here, but we had a tiffy, and the girl was like, "I'm 40, too old for this shit. I'm, I'm, I'm just too old for this shit. I am not your reality TV. Like, that's not my life. It's not going to be my life. And if this is what it's coming to be, I will say, deuces. Peace and love you.
Bullshit's for birds.
Love you from a distance. Like, I'm too old, nigga. You too old. You older than me. Like,
too old.
We too old for this shit. Like, we supposed to be coaching our kids through this bullshit. I'm not.
You done got me fucked up.
So there was a huge shift.
I want to ask if it was like an action or a conversation to have, or both.
An action happened, not to the extent of what y'all internet people be thinking, but an action happened to where I felt some type of way.
No. I'm asking what made to fix it.
Yes, both.
Okay.
And they're still going.
Okay. So what was one of the actions to fix it?
One of them was remember, he stopped drinking.
Okay.
For some time, he had a drink, I think, a couple days ago for the first time. But there were some very vulnerable conversations that were had, that I'm glad were had, and we were able to definitely baby steps. Like now, I think we're at toddler steps. Yeah.
Okay.
Baby steps were there, and now we're at toddler steps. I'm not saying we full grown or we even at teenager stage. But, and not just on his side, there was some things.
I was going to ask if there was
yes, there's some things from my side that once the problem or the situation happened, of course, you always evaluate. I hope y'all do. Evaluate what you can do, what you couldn't do, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and let that be that. There was a lot of prayer, and I got a lot of confirmation from my Lord Jesus. In more ways than one. Like it was like where certain things I would be like normally jumping in and ready to do. It was literally like it was phone calls made that I'm like, hello, and I can't hear anything. So they they called him, and like it made him be the front person in whatever that situation was. Okay. So I was just okay, God. Yeah, I mean, I do be asking for confirmation, like confirm, and verify, because I will make sure I'm doing what I'm in alignment to do with what you say do.
Alignment.
Period. So, and I kept getting those, and I said, okay, God. Now the one thing about me and the Lord, I don't like being disobedient. When I know He's giving me confirmation, the disobedience is this. Because that consequence, because again, He's not gonna look at me and say, "What did I say?" You right. You right. So following that, but also doing what I needed to do. Again, there was things I had to do. Made some shifts in certain things in the way that I, not necessarily my thought process, but the way that I was moving.
Reactions.
Yeah,
gotcha.
And again, set some hard boundaries. I think we both did. We set some hard boundaries around us that I think they were there, but we just didn't.
I think boundaries and requirements, two separate things, but related, need to be established. And they need to be established ongoing. Because what your boundary was year one may not be your boundary year 3 or year 7.
Very true.
Or year 10.
Very true.
And I think people forget to do that check-in when life is life-in, especially in the way that it has been these past 10 years. I would say with inflation, COVID, post-COVID, this new administration, with everything happening, it's hard sometimes to stop and take inventory of what's happening in your house, because so much of life is honestly reactionary because you're so reactionary to I got fired. Hi. You know, I got whether you got fired, you got furloughed because that's a lot what's happening right now, right? Like it's hard when you're going through that to be like, well, let's talk about us. Well, us is also contingent on the fact that I ain't got no money. I ain't got no job. What does it look like? What this? Right? We could have made good plans in February, but now
here this in September.
It's a whole different It's a whole different situation.
Yeah, that is true. But and I think that's what honestly needed to happen. And I think it kind of kicked I think it kicked like a fire under both of our butts, which on this small side of it, I'm kind of glad that it did, because sometimes when things like that happen, you also deal with it puts a fire under one person and not the other.
Yeah, that's true.
So to see that we both, you know, made took those baby steps, it's cool. There's counselors involved, and it's like it's different. Even in the small time, it's different. Definitely it's the things that not saying I've never saw, I just haven't seen in a certain way. And I am learning to step out of motherhood. Where it's not all motherhood.
Right.
And step back into womanhood.
But that's what I told you last one out.
Yeah.
You have a default into mothering because you were a mother kind of early.
Yeah.
And you big sister, oldest, and all of that stuff. So that's been your default for so long.
Oh, yeah. And then with me doing that, it's allowing space in other areas.
Okay, so let's rate this wine.
So,
so this wine here,
what is this? I'm clean.
You watch those? That's so we see that. All right, this is the Rosé by Olema out of France. It's 12.5 ABV. Yeah. I'm gonna give this a 1.5. I really don't care for this. It's actually better now. Crazy enough.
I would say I'll give it a 2
than when I first started, but I remember the initial. So that's why this got the least drink on this table. My side.
See, I give it a 2, and I'm giving it a 2 because I taste it's a little buzz in it.
I mean, it's 12.5.
Yeah, that's what the 2's for. It to me, it tastes like a regular rosé.
Yeah,
without the bubbles.
Yeah, it's not a rosé as far as rosé.
So and I think the 2 is because it don't have bubbles. Like, okay, you can keep the bubbles. Keep your bubbles.
I think the 1.5 for me is just it got a little better, but the 12.5.
The alcohol is helping it to
ride.
It's
helping it to ride because if you are one of those people that drinks liquor because you don't care about the taste one way or another, you just drink liquor because it's 40% ABV. But somebody told you that you need to get into wine. Here you go.
There you go.
Here you go. Here you go.
You did it.
Your wine choice.
Okay. I'm gonna go with mind and body.
Okay.
Body. I don't know. Yes, I do. Okay. Okay. So how's the new job?
I like it.
Very clean.
I like that it's not an hour drive. I like that it's hybrid. I like that it's not in government or government affiliated, government adjacent, government related. I like that it's private sector. I mean, I like what I do. I've done what I'm doing for 5.5 years now. Like I like my industry, my field. So I don't see me leaving. I see me getting better and refining in that. But the company itself, I like so far. I like my supervisor. It's literally a team of 2. There's a training development. So the training development, she's the director of training development.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an instructional designer for those who don't know. My position got hired to basically take that off of her.
Okay.
Because she is the director, but
right.
She was also doing the instructional design on a simplistic level as far as like the platform.
Because she was just trying to get
trying to get certain stuff done. The other side of training development is communications. So there's two branches, the training and communications, which makes sense because a lot of what they do is internal and external communications as far as graphics, for those who don't know, communication. Graphics, videos, all of that, which is stuff I have a communications background, but now it's nice to just be able to go, hey, can I get this graphic? Instead of me having to do that. And so now I'm doing truly just instructional design and e-learning development, when before I was doing graphic design, video editing, and I'm still going to do certain parts of like video editing, whatever, but I have other people that I can now go to. So it's literally just me now. But the company is looking to scale up and branch out. And so with that, and talking to my supervisor, was funny because she made a comment of hire smarter than you. So she thinks that I'm better than her in instructional design. Cool, could be, probably, possibly. And she was like, because you also need to plan for your replacement. Or she was like, we're expanding. Under her falls a coordinator. So there's the director, then there's a coordinator specialist. I'm a specialist, which is on the same type of level, but specialists don't have direct.
Oh, so you're where I am.
Right. I don't have a direct. Coordinators do.
I was a structured senior coordinators. So senior coordinators have direct, coordinators don't. But we're the same. Gotcha.
Yeah. So the coordinators there have direct reports. So on her side, right now, essentially, she's at the top of the whole department. And then there's the training side and the communication side. The communication side has a coordinator and people under. The training side is just me as the specialist. Now, when they expand, I think the thought is
to make you the coordinator.
I would become the coordinator once they hire somebody under somebody else. Or they may just hire another specialist. My position actually was supposed to be an associate level, but because of my requested salary, because I wasn't taking less than I'm making.
Absolutely.
So when I asked her, because our first interview, she asked me like, what's your salary requirements? So I look, this is my minimum. And she was like, that's kind of high on the associate side, but I could make it work. It's within the budget.
Yeah.
But it doesn't fall at associate level, but I can make it. I said, okay. So we kept talking. I went through the whole interview process. It was probably about a month's worth. I had an interview with the first phone interview, in-person interview with her. I met with the comms coordinator. And then I got hired. All of that took about a month. And then, so with that coming in and then hearing her say, they want to expand and scalable, because one of my questions was, what's the stability? Because this is literally my third job in 10 months, y'all. Since February, this is my third job. Like, I got laid off in February. It's been 3. I don't want to keep doing this for at least the next 2 years. Like, what's this? So when she said, this department is sacred to the president of the company, it's not going anywhere. They actually want to build it because you can't do what we do without having training. Facts. So training is important. They're not going to cut this. And then and then communications is also important.
Yeah, you got to have people.
Right. So they're not going to get rid of this department. I said, okay. So that was the other thing. But I really like that. I like the mentality of my supervisor as far as hire smarter. If they bring on I like I say, so my position was supposed to be associate, but given my experience and my salary requirements, when my offer letter came, it says specialist. I said, okay. And then when I got hired, right. And then when I got hired and I came to the first day of orientation and welcome day, and that's when I learned the org chart as far as coordinators and specialists are the same. Like there's directors on this one, because you got CEO, president, blah, blah, blah. But then you got CEO, president, directors, specialists and coordinators, then associates and whatever. So I was like, oh, she was like, for hierarchy, if you will, specialists and coordinators are the same. Just specialists don't have direct report. Because me and this other guy started at the same time, and we're in different departments, and we're both specialists.
Gotcha.
So
That's cool. That's cool. See, I be making waves. The doors and stuff. Okay. So you ain't tasted it. I had to refill.
oh, that's got a bite of it.
What was I doing? I was doing something the other day, and it came on one of them. I was watching something, and the guy was like, "Oh, refill." I was like, "Oh." Girl, get in the shower. I was like, "Well, come on, let's refill it up." And I'm in there, like, and then like once the song went off, I was, you know how Pandora's supposed to like keep playing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Where's the next song?" And it was like, "Oh, you typed in a specific song."
Oh.
So I had to go back and be like,
all right, y'all. This is a Rosé by Mind Body out of California. It's 8.5 ABV. I'm gonna give this a 3.5. It's a little better than average. I like it. I think because rosés, as y'all know, don't really sit, and it's now November 1. These are from October. So I'm leaning in that. I feel like it was probably a tad sweeter, which I would have liked in the beginning. Right. Because I can tell the beginning was sweeter, and there's a bite at the end that I'm like, that's alcohol. But like I actually do like it, but I can't quite go higher than the 3.5 because I didn't think
it's not fresh.
It's not fresh.
Fresh is so clean.
But where it is, it's still above average because I can tell I would have liked this.
Yeah, this is a strong 3.75.
Okay.
And that's because I did have it when it's open. I can't fully give it a 4, fortunately, because it's a. It sounds so like prejudice.
That sounds so bougie.
But I can't give them that because you know there's act like not like that, but I don't mean to. But yeah, I do like this. I think this is a good like. Let's say you want not to be rude, not that it's necessarily rude, but you want to be a little nice, and you're going to Thanksgiving to someone's house or something. This is something you can bring with you, mind and body, and it's only 90 calories.
Which is good because this is the fat season. People load up on calories. I mean, okay. Halloween and Christmas is eating.
Yeah.
Halloween starts with the candy. Thanksgiving is a lot, and then
it's a feast.
It's a feast, and then you got the
Christmas, just
the Christmas pastries and baked goods,
and then New Year's.
And then New Year's is like champagne and hors d'oeuvres.
That's why everybody be like, "I'm going to the gym,"
because you done ate for 3 months. Because let's be real, you started eating that Halloween candy at the beginning of October.
No, I didn't.
Not you, but people, right?
Examine.
Okay, a lot of people, at least starting the 15th, maybe not the first 2 weeks of October, but the 15th to the end, candy, because they pushing it for 25 million pieces for $2. And then Thanksgiving comes in November, so even if you did diet, it's ruined in a weekend. And then
3 days.
Christmas is like, because let's be real, you eating right before Thanksgiving, you eating on Thanksgiving, and then you got leftovers for like 4 days. So yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna say,
well, see, that's also why I did my 75 days of discipline with my workouts. We started it the last week of August. So our last day was yesterday. But I am starting my 45 days because my birthday, it'll end right away. Birthday, right before. My 45 days of, my 44 days because today don't count. Okay. My 44 days of no sugar.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to do.
Well, hold on, because how you gonna do that and we record next week?
I'm gonna get it done. I'm getting it done. I got it.
If you bring sugar-free wine in this mother,
I am.
well, why not? You gonna break then? Because I'm not. I don't mind. I know this is the thing.
So. My goal is no sugar.
Okay.
No to less sugar. I'll say that because, and this is why, because I am not skimming Thanksgiving for nothing. I don't care. I'm going to eat what I want, how I feel, and sweet potato pie is there. So, not going to say no sugar. It's going to be less sugar.
You're gonna be aware.
That
sugar aware.
Sugar awareness.
Sugar awareness.
So the next 44 days of my sugar awareness month. So there's that. But every day I have to do abs and some form of cardio. So those are my focus. Abs and cardio or whole body. So those are my, if I'm doing abs, I'm doing abs and cardio. If I'm doing full body, I'm just full body. That's the next 44 days. One to help me. I've lost 3 pounds.
I just want you to drop this so I can put this next.
Oh, sorry. I lost 3 pounds in 75 days. I know that's nothing. I've lost more than that in 75 days before, but whatever.
I'm not gonna feel you. It sounds like it.
But I will say I haven't gained it back. So it's been like I lost the 3, and where I'm like, damn it, I'm trying to get to X, Y, and Z by my birthday. I have not gained it back. Like it's been 201.8 for the last 2 days. Pissed. But it's okay. My goal is under 200 by my birthday. Okay. So I'm not making unrealistic goals. I do want to, this is more of a lifestyle thing for me this time versus I'm just trying to get there. I got my goal. I'm trying to get there. This is okay. What are we doing? Changing your lifestyle. What do you do? So, this is also a part of the whole conversation with the husband and stuff, and me saying I am not rushing to everybody's. I won't be at every basketball game. I won't be at every football game. I won't be at every. No, I have to go to the gym. I have to do X, Y, and Z. I have to
for you.
Yeah, for me.
You have to self-prioritize.
Yeah. And
honestly, you earn that. I mean, honestly, if you burn out in your 40s for them, like by the time you hit 50,
and that's what I said, and that's what I was saying. I was like, because it got to a point for me, I was just like, when I say I couldn't take anything, like I recognized my fuse was done, and I was just no. Like, and I didn't like that. I was like, I don't want to feel this way.
It was recognized over here. We also recognize
what is happening. I don't like this. I don't like me feeling this way. I X, Y, and Z. So again, things are shifting. A baby into toddler steps.
Weight holding can also be called weight loss.
That too. Yeah. So there's that. But the birth control thing, I did stop taking my birth control pills. It's been about 3 weeks now.
That might be another reason that you haven't dropped, because your body's adjusted to that. Because how long were you on birth control pills? Because they fuck with your hormones.
They do.
So your body is probably trying to take NU dieting with you cut this. It's probably going to take a year or two, especially if you were taking that long for your body's hormones to regulate themselves as well, because now it's confused.
Yeah. And so one of the reasons I stopped was because I was having severe perimenopause symptoms, like crazy. And I was like, but birth control, like they recommend birth control because it's supposed to help. Like this was like what? Huh? And so my last OB appointment, I had made an appointment to get a hormone test. I ended up canceling that appointment. I am going back to reschedule it, but I canceled it because I had so much stuff happening at work. I could not get away that day. Where before, when I made it, I didn't have anything at work, so I could have just went over there, did it, and came back. So I was just like, no, can't do that. But I was like, what? So, like I said, between September, like after the husband's birthday, into September, like stuff just was crazy. And I was like, well, we've moved. I should be like settled in. Like, what is happening? And what? So it was just and I was like, oh no, I'm fine. Fine. Oh, it's just perimenopause. I'm fine. Actually, no, you're not fine. It's not fine. Something's wrong.
Here's what I will say.
Something's wrong.
I think that's part of the challenge. And I'm gonna say this and hope that this doesn't trigger Lord, y'all. Just pray with me. Pray for me, y'all. This doesn't trigger. Here's the thing. So if y'all watched the Girl Dads episode, it got real. I want to clarify my comment about getting a multi-pack for your child, for your daughter, because please, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, your son can have a period too. Because no. My statement was the fact that when you start as a woman, when you start your period, you have no idea what's about to happen. Very true. You have no idea what's about to happen. If you're gonna be average, less than average, more than average. So my statement of like, you'll get a multi-pack pad. I don't feel like you should be starting with tampons.
No,
off the table. My statement of getting a multi-pack of pads was from the position of, you have no idea what your daughter's period is about to do when it starts. So be prepared. Just have options. And then if you get the multi-pack and you realize, well, she'll never go to the supers. Everything she does is regular to life. Cool. If she ends up in all supers, then you can say, well, damn, you're not ever really touching the regulars or the lights. Like, what's going on? Or if you get, that's not even enough. You need an overnight. Like, and not overnight, because overnight you sleep. But like, you need an overnight through the day. Like, my thing is this. The thing when it comes to women, and then the other part of that with a period is it can take 2 to 3 years for a cycle to regulate itself from her first period. So that's the other thing. My thing with women specifically, because we're not really talked about in the medical community other than like babies. Other than babies. And it's crazy because periods are related to babies. But the way it's talked about still isn't talked about correctly. But women's hormones in general, because they are always changing. And the reason I said, oh, Jesus, amen, is because the answer to everything seems to be birth control pills. That seems to be the answer everybody goes to. Because even if you take your child and they have a heavy flow, the first thing they're going to do is tell you, put this person on birth control. And I get that, I guess. My hesitation with that also on the other side is this girl, because this is not a woman, this girl's cycle hasn't even regulated. Let's say you start your period at 12. She's 15. You gonna put her on birth control pills to let's regulate her hormones. Her hormones is all over the place. Her frontal cortex ain't even all together. Like literally, her brain is still figuring itself out. And then,
I'm sorry, as you said this, all I think about is Jayla right now. But go ahead.
Your brain is still trying to figure itself out. And so then, even women in their 20s, and I say this as someone who has always had heavy cycles, which is and I'm just weird, I guess, like that. Like, that's just me. I've been tested. I've had so many sonograms, Jesus. And it wasn't even for that. Sure. I've had a ridiculous amount of sonograms, not because my periods are heavy. And I'm going to say this for anyone who can relate. I've had a ridiculous amount of sonograms because my body will not hold an IUD for nothing. So my doctor in my 20s wanted to make sure that my uterus was okay. He was like, is the shape of you, let's go take a sonogram. Let me make a sonogram to make sure I put it in there right. Okay. Let me take another sonogram. This is like number 4. To see where it is. Let me take another one to see if you have, you know what? And while we're here, this was him, because I love my doctor. While we're here, you want to see your, I'll never forget this one. You want to see your ovaries? Sure. Cool. Let's extend. Listen, the vagina is so flexible. That is another thing I learned in these things, because he's literally like, here with this wand. He's like, this is your right ovary, and this I can't find your left. Put your leg, move your leg. Okay, and here's your leftover. So like I've had an insane amount of sonograms, and I know what I look like. Okay, I know what's happening. I also don't have regular ones either, and his concern was if my lining was getting too thick, or if there were two things. I'll never get. There was one doctor who told me it's either gonna be really easy for you to get pregnant or really difficult. She was like, because either, and this was in my 20s, so again, things have changed. I'm not gonna afford it. She was like, either you're ovulating and it's sitting there because your lining hasn't built up enough to trigger in your brain to shed, or it's taking you a really long time to ovulate. And so once you, and that's why, so once you do, like, but your rest period, because mine was like once a season. It was wonderful in college. I thought it was amazing in college. I was very thankful. I was very fucking thankful. And I knew one other person who had the natural seasonal period. Now let me tell you why I didn't freak out at this point in my 20s and college years, because there was this pill, y'all, that was called Seasonique.
Yep.
And I said
it every 3 months.
I said if my body is naturally doing what Seasonique does, I'm okay. Because my doctor's response to my 4 times a year period was, well, let's put you on on birth control to regulate. But it's a whole birth control that does what.
And I would have with that one.
What I already do. So
I want that one.
But why? Like, my body's already doing this. Why do I need to introduce
random? Take it. But
why do I need to introduce random hormones? Like, and so this. But I'm saying that also for the fact of like coming on and off birth control, and it's not just necessarily even a pill, right? Like any of them, or all of them, you're gonna have side effects. Yep. And we really I want the medical community to be a little more holistic and stop looking at birth control as the automatic end all be all to women's health and women's fertility issues or women's any of those things, because I promise you, I feel like there are more natural ways to go and other alternatives to go versus just your period's too heavy, here's a birth control pill. Your period's too light, here's a birth control pill. Your period is regular and you don't want it, you have it every month, here you go, take Seasonique, you'll have it 4 times a year. You have it naturally 4 times a year. Well, take this one and you'll have it every month. Like, what? It's conflicting. And now that I say that, it's just like saying, I don't want to go to school because I want to make money. But I can't make money but I don't want to make money because I gotta go to class. What? It's we gotta stop that. We gotta stop. That's it. And I'm off my soapbox. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's what I got. That's what I got. It's the same shit. You can't, which is it? Which is it?
Real in here.
Which is it? So before we continue, I just want to rate the wine because I feel like we could go with another one out of it. So Playfully Pink by Well Hung.
Oh God, this is a 3 for me. This was nice. It was nice. Oh God, that is hilarious. Ooh.
This is a 4 for me because I really do like this. Especially, I don't even like pinks like that, but I do like this. And now I will tell y'all, this does not age well. You got 2 weeks. Drink it in 2 weeks.
Drink it now.
1, really. Because after that point,
it's a party. It's just for parties.
This is
don't say it.
Party. This is a 12.8.
Drink it at the party.
Out of Virginia.
Don't take it.
Don't take it home, because if you do, it tastes like Olema. It starts to taste like, I don't like the taste, but I'm here for the party. Okay, so if you care about taste and party, drink early. If you really just care about the party and you don't care if it's like rats and roaches where you partying, okay, wait on it. I wouldn't recommend. I was gonna say like something a little more vulgar, but I decided to say rats. Because certain types of parties,
it's all right. It's all right.
Right.
Right. It's all right. I believe you.
I was gonna say Breaking Bad parties.
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
It's all right. No Diddy. Yeah. So
this is the ooh, or what was it? What's the 2 versions?
Ooh-wee
or oh. Oh crush or oh crush?
Crush.
Or oh
crush. No, I don't care. Is A-H.
It said ooh or oh. That's what it was. Ooh or oh.
Somebody's crush. Damn it, you made me lose my train of thought.
We were talking about reproduction and birth control.
So yeah, I stopped at it. And I stopped it. Well, usually once a year I would stop it just so that I can have a menstrual cycle. And I don't know why, but in my brain it just helps detox.
It probably does physically as well.
Right. So I'm like, oh, do my regular detox. So
I mean, truthfully, you're still of childbearing age.
Well, I know that.
So I feel like your body is like, excuse me, detox, please. We'd like to flush.
So yeah, and I just usually do it in this time. However, what has me on edge right now?
I have a question, please.
It's the fact that usually when you stop taking your birth control pill, you start it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's been 3 weeks.
Don't look me. I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
But that means I'm looking for some education. There's a lot of things I know, y'all. That ain't what I'm. As someone who has avoided birth control and took two pills ever in life, and I said never again. I said I don't want it.
So I'm not scared. I'm not nervous. I'm just curious to like.
I don't think y'all like that one either. I'm mad you snorting with this pig sound for real. Like, it's so African right now. So African. Yo.
My face in that limited book backstory in my face when I tasted this.
Sorry. Sorry, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Oh, I was not. I'm thinking about this. So real quick, let's just get it out the way. It's a 0. I ain't never gave. You remember Sean came on and he was like, "Can we get zeros?" He was like, "No, you want one? You got it at least." Sean, I'm sorry. I get it. I understand. I overstand. Listen.
Oh
It's too sweet. Oh my God. Listen, I ain't never in my life. And literally when I tasted it, it brought back, because I remember y'all, because when you had with Ross, yeah, that's why when you did that, I said, oh shit. Like, I now understand why the episode went that way. This will give you a bad attitude. Listen, I understand that. I get it. I get why we went there. Because you was drinking this.
no good wine.
And you ain't had no water on the table. Like, I get it. I understand why you was hostile. Because this will make you hostile. Lord. Oh, I get it. Because, yo, that was...
Oh God, your face just literally, it was like, ding.
But and that's why when I did it, it was like, I feel like I seen what I'm feeling. And I was like, you didn't like this either. I remember, I think Ross is a little better about it, but I remember watching you during the podcast. And you're like, yo, this must not be good. Oh
my God.
Oh. Oh, that did a number. That wasn't it. That's too sweet. God. Oh. I know we complain about rosés being too dry. That swung way too far now. God.
Okay. I'm not gonna cry.
I can't. You got rinse that.
I'm cry. Yeah, I did.
That's got no remnants. Absolutely no remnants.
Oh God. So
I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no!
Listen, that woo! I wasn't prepared.
Oh God! That was smoky. You in that bottle.
This is the Le Rosé by Jon Marcel, number 6, out of France.
This is the one which you didn't know.
11. Yeah, I didn't know how to.
That the corks.
No. That the corkscrew one was well hung. This was the pop.
With the
that
had the bottom of the corkscrew. Remember?
Yeah, but not for this one. This was for that. It was the well hung. Well hung was when I learned that.
No, this one had the metal.
This came like this.
Oh, so that one had the metal thing that you had to pop, like the soda can?
Oh no, it was this one. You're right. Yeah, it was this. Right. This was the fur. Right. Like this.
I mean, anything.
Yo, that was killer. Okay.
But okay, I was saying,
right? Yeah, I cut you off. So
no,
right. That was
priceless. Priceless. As soon as you made that face, I was like, oh, it's that one. Nope. But so yeah, it's been MIA, but I have experienced other things, and I'm like, cramping. Is it coming? And I'm not. So now I'm in limbo. Like, what's happening? You know, the other symptoms that you have pre-menstrual cycle, and you're like, oh yeah. I'm like, is it? No. Oh, is it? So right now I'm on this like limbo thing. Like,
she hopscotching here.
Like, what's happening? Right. Like, I'm about to get in the jump rope, but I can't really get in. Like, what's happening? So I am giving myself time, but also this is the other part, and this is where I might be a little wrong, and it might be a little dumb, ignorant of me. I need the shit to happen before December.
No, I get that.
Okay,
you got a whole month to show up.
Period. Like, we done already did the 3 weeks, so you gave you a head start. I need for you not to be messing me up, because I don't care what happens. Starting December 1st, I'm popping the pill. Okay? I'll stop again in January, but I'm popping the pill to get through December. Okay? We have a whole other 12 months to figure it out, but I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I was like, so Perry, Minnie, Lord, whoever, you figure it out. Uterus, figure it out. Figure it out, because I'm telling you now, it won't be me in the cute dress.
Right. What dress did you choose? Because they're all black, right? Except the
yeah, pretty much. So the spicy dress that I chose, Erica has it in silver. So.
Which spicy? The one with the low back and the. It looked like an Erica. It looked like a Eureka special. I'm not gonna lie. When you sent it to me, I was kind of surprised. So maybe she came back in her thought days.
So, and that's what I like when I saw it, I was like, oh, I could be a little spicy for 41. Okay, I could spice it up again because me. And then I was like, why am I feeling this way? Is this because the lack of the birth control, or is this in lieu of the shift that's been happening? Like, just kind of curious. Not gonna read too much into it because I am an overthinker, and that'll be a whole different thing. So Erica was like, oh yeah, I got that just in silver.
Wait, the black one?
Yeah.
The one that I said, the one you said would give him a heart attack?
She said, I got that in silver. I said, no.
Fair.
And so Leslie was like, why won't you wear it if she's not wearing it?
I understand. You ain't got to explain to me.
I know.
Right. Because I understand.
And I literally just was like, I don't want the same dress as my sister.
No, I get that.
It's my birthday.
Period.
Like, what do you mean?
I don't ever want you to look and be like, yeah, I had that too. No. This is my day.
Like, yeah, and even if you did, shut the fuck up. And I know my sister, that's not who she is.
No, she gonna
love
talk,
her.
She gonna tell everybody.
Love
that
her
she
to
has that
pieces.
same dressing.
Like, you know what I'm saying? No shade. I don't want that. So I found it's plenty of dresses out here. That's just as skimpy and spicy and scandalous. I'm finding other ones. And I did.
I didn't think that, put that on. Skimpy, spicy, and that was, you don't always alliterate. I love you, but sometimes your alliterations, you be,
it be off.
Your dyslexia kick in, and we started, and then we ended. And I was like, how you turn?
I don't know.
Skimpy, what you say?
Skimpy, spicy, and scandalous.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that on the shirt. I like that. I like that. I'm not even gonna pretend. I like that.
So yeah,
that's the new phrase, y'all. Hold it in, because I'm gonna bring that up in 2026. Lock it in, because I'm gonna use that in 2026. That shit's awesome. And I like my threes. For those who don't know, I live by a 3 code.
So this is it.
Yeah.
See, and when I show
you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say though.
What?
The one shoulder, this thing is giving me Beyonce.
Oh yeah, she be all right.
Okay, because I know you for the kids.
And then this was the other.
That reminds me of Eris.
It does, but it got sleeves.
Oh, that's me. That's me on Thought Day. You're gonna have to send me that link, because that's me on Thought
Amazon. I got you. But I got this in black, and I got this. No, I lied. I got this in blue. I got both of these in blue. So
I'm not gonna lie to you though. Probably don't send it to me, because I would wear that for your birthday.
What, this one?
Yeah. Okay.
It's no uniform.
Well, I just don't know, because it's in your list. Because listen, I ain't come out.
I just don't want the same dress. You get what I'm saying?
I ain't come out in Hulk style in a long time.
And that was what I said. I was like, even for our 10-year, like when we was in bootcamp, like I still didn't like.
I haven't come out Hulk style.
Oh, like, and I'm 40 and whoop, like I didn't do that. I was really focused on the ceremony, what I wanted for that, and no, nothing.
Before we do that,
yes,
break it up. So this is the Rosé wine by Jon Marcel.
Oh, this is good.
Out of Frank, out of Frank. Now I didn't know how you gonna feel about it, because it got bubbles.
It's not too many.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't know what all of that was.
It was my shock. It was my shock. So I gave this a 4.25 because I really like it. So by the way, this is the Rosé by Jon Marcel out of France.
The one she had to figure out how to open.
It's 11. I learned a new skill. I don't care. You learn new things every day. I don't drink beer, y'all. So that's all that can prove to you is I don't know where the bottle opener, can openers on beers. So I don't know.
The can opener?
I've said the bottle, and then I said the can.
Okay.
Some beers have cans. Some canned beer, like Coors does cans. Yeah, I know it does. But they have openers for those, which is crazy. No, because we don't have nails. It's dudes. A lot of dudes don't have nails.
You're right.
So I'm gonna give it a 4.25. Where you at?
Same. I liked it. It was nice. It was pleasant.
It's definitely bubbling.
Yeah, it don't have too many bubbles, but I like the fact that they had bubbles. Like they had.
Yo, I love that you can preserve the bubbles because
of the seal.
Because I told y'all this is why I bought it. This right here, because it looks like them jars.
The tap water jars.
Yeah, it looked like the water jars.
I don't know the name.
I don't know the proper name of these either. But I love the bottle. That's why I bought it. That's legit why I bought it. Because everything else came like regular. And I didn't. I was like, I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we got one left.
Okay.
The Kirkland. Frank. Do you want to rub?
We got nothing to say. But yeah, that's what's happened with my dresses. I am gonna get the long black and white one for.
I liked that.
So I picked that one out in August. I just never ordered it.
I think because of the white, because everything else you sent me was black. When I saw that, I said, "Oh, color." Versus like, and color that's not like color, like the blues.
Right. So when I saw the blue and black one, I was like, "Oh, that's actually kind of cute. And I don't wear blue often. Like, but clearly I'm also in this blue phase right there.
Yes, roundabout. We sitting on it. We sitting on blue.
What that's about, but okay.
I almost bought a blue couch, so I'm not here. It's gray. I want gray, but
and I think that's why I wanted something different, because remember my last few couches have been brown and gray, and I was like, I need something. And fuck it, blue.
It makes a statement, but it looks good. Literally, yes. All the chairs are blue or have blue accents.
Yes, yes. And now I'm trying to figure out how to fucking try this Christmas. I think I'm gonna do this. So
yeah, you gold. Why you feel
I can do gold, but Rob doesn't really like gold, so I feel like silver would be better. And this will be my first year getting a fake tree.
Fake trees.
This is good too. Never had a fake.
Prosecco for the sparkles for the win. Bubbles for the bubbles
for the tatas. Bubbles for the tatas.
See, then you say stuff like that. I can't put that on shirt.
Yes, you can. You can put the tatas on and then put big bubbles to cover the nipples.
I could put that on shirt.
Bubbles for the tatas.
I wouldn't wear that shirt, but I could put it on the shirt. I know. Anything that brings attention to the tatas.
There you go. Bubbles for the tatas. Oh, you can do it and then put a.
Oh, you know how to do one big bubble and then bubbles this way and then the breast cancer thing on this side. Coming to you next year.
Bubbles for the tatas.
Bubbles for the tatas. Coming next year. If somebody steals my shit.
That'll be a cool like breast cancer awareness shirt.
Or maybe take care of your breast. That's the breast cancer care. They go together. They go together.
I gotta go get another one.
I have never had one.
You're not 40.
True. But now that I know my mom had it.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, you should.
I feel that.
Now, I will say this.
And my grandmother.
It wasn't as painful as, like, you know how some people are like, oh my God, it was uncomfortable, but I think it was more uncomfortable because I'm short. And the machine.
She's shorter than you.
The machine, but I kind of stood on my toes and stand on my toes. Easy. Clearly. But I kind of stood on my toes a little bit just to kind of like make myself feel a little better. The smashing, it didn't hurt. It was just uncomfortable.
Gotcha.
It was one of those things that's like,
but yeah,
I wouldn't elect to do this again. But it's not like
two of my directs had it. It's not what killed my grandmother, but it was if the other issue she had didn't take her out, that was. And my mom got her, but she did too. And the crazy part, and this might be the alcohol, y'all, because I ate something. So I had eggs and bacon, but I'm really like feeling the 12s. Okay. The crazy part is that cancer, out of all of them, even with me having the issue I have that could lead to another cancer, has always been the one that I was afraid of from the time I was like 7. And it could be the fact that growing up in the 90s for women, that was it. Like the way everybody talks about HPV and cervical cancer now is how people talked about breast cancer when I was growing up. So like that was my big bomb fear of like, oh my God, I don't want to. So that's never left me. And then to know like directly, I'm just like, fuck. Like I just, that's my, and then like you said, they tell you don't need to get it till 40. And now I could probably wait till 40. My mom got hers at her first mammogram, I think at 40. But now that I know lineage, part of me is like, maybe I should do that at like 38, 39. Maybe I should do that a little earlier. But then the other part of me is like, do you really want to know? I don't. Like, I don't know. I teeter. No, I teeter about the tatas. I teeter about the tatas.
No, I definitely say it wasn't as bad as like
people talk about it like it's terrible.
Yeah, like it was, and that. So for me, I'm pumped.
So am I.
I don't do pain. Like with all the tattoos, piercings that I've have hope. I just don't. Nipples.
Oh, she got it, come on, Kevin.
So I was like, oh my God, okay, y'all, I don't want them bothering me about this, so I'm going. And I went. For me, the hardest part was taking out my nose. What the fuck? It was just one. No, and that was the thing.
You've taken them out before.
I've taken them out before, and I was like, what is? I've changed them. Like I had longer bars at one point. I got the shorter ones now. Like I found the medium ones because I wanted to find ones that I felt comfortable with. So I have changed them. I washed them like whole 9 yards. Like I do very good cleaning. However, that day, I don't know if it was like my nerves, but it was like it won't come out. Oh my God!
Yo, man, I can just imagine you going to a nurse. Can you help me? I don't know why that's so funny. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know why that's so funny. But I can see it. Can you help me? So I was like, oh my God, it was funny. So after I got it done,
they called me back, and I had to go in June for another one. And they were like, "Oh, we think it's benign. We'll have you check back in January." And like, it doesn't look like. And then they were like, because you are prone to cysts and X, Y, and Z. And they were like, but we'll do another 6 months check. So I go back in January. So that's what I know I'm supposed to go back. But I'm not gonna lie, for that second one, I was a little like, they're about to cut off my titty. Like, I just got these. I didn't always have big boobs. Like, it was a whole
listen.
So
okay.
Now I do feel if you are smaller, if your boobs are smaller, I can definitely see that hurting. I can definitely see that being an uncomfortable thing. But because I got a little meat now, I got a little meat, I feel like that, it wasn't as bad.
I will say though, the one thing I remember, like in the B club and the B babies club, I feel like it would have been easier to find them at home. Right? Like that's, I feel like the other side of being C plus, D plus is because it's so much more tissue, especially being Black, and we tend to have denser tissues, which we literally looked it up, y'all. We did a whole thing about this last year. Don't at me about the playing the race card. This is scientific. That it's harder to find, right? Like, so I think to that, I guess I'm saying mammograms, especially for Black women, go get them. Like they are important at any size, but especially if you're larger chested, because you're probably not gonna get deeper.
Not doing this
by with your hands and the menu. You're not. Go. Just go get checked. Just go get the top.
And the thing I will say that for me, in reference to this specific cancer, there have been a lot more studies and advancements in getting rid, catching it and getting rid of it.
Right.
That don't require chemo. Yeah.
That don't.
So that kind of help. Yes, early detection definitely. But that kind of helps soothe some of it. It's not going to take away all the nervousness because it is what it is and the weight of it all. But it's better to know than to not.
Correct. All right. So this Prosecco Rosé by Frank Kirkland out of Virginia. This is 11.
That's not his name.
It is. Did you look up his name? What's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
I promise you it's not Frank.
What's his name? Y'all know that? What's his name?
I don't know.
See, you don't know his name. You don't know his name.
It's Tom.
Okay, I'm gonna give this a 4. I actually really like this. This indeed, listen. Prosecco bubbles for the win on the rosé today.
When we first started,
but these two are. I like
these two.
Yo, I hate it. The only thing I hated more than Pink October is Red November, which is coming up, y'all. So pray for me because I don't like red months. All right, I'm giving this a 4. What you give it?
4 or 5.
I'm gonna give this a 4.
This is 6, 7.
I haven't looked that up on the chart.
It means nothing. It means nothing. It's just something that they say.
No, it's off the periodic table. It's based on whatever the periodic table is.
The little boy who started saying that, I looked at that part.
Oh,
he had no idea. It was just something that he hollered out.
And it kind of got started. Because what is...
I'm not doing that.
So ain't nobody juggling their balls. That's a 6 7.
Now,
that's what it looked like.
Go outside.
That's what it looked like.
I knew you was gonna do it. I knew that's the only reason why you won't pass it.
I don't understand what the 6 7 leaving me on periodic. Okay, never mind. Okay. So our top 3 wines of this here wine out. I know two of them trying to find the third. Oh, it's at the bottom.
I think it's this one.
I got it. First of all, where did these start? I'm so tired to this last time. I know, I got it. Okay, so coming in at third place is the Rosé by Mind and Body.
I said it. I got my hand on it already.
Okay, well, I'm glad you know Vanna Black. Coming in second place, barely, because this was close. Yeah. We got the Rosé by Jon Marcel out of France at 11. Coming in first, big boy, Frank Kirkland. It's Tom. Prosecco Rosé. Thomas Frank Kirkland out of Virginia. Also 11%. We gave it a whole name. Thomas Frank Kirkland with a shaw. Do you want a rebel? Woo, woo. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. We've caught up. We've caught up. We didn't need no box of questions. We caught up. It's been a great time. It has. Drink your wine responsibly. Please. Listen, it's the holiday season, y'all. Don't cause accidents.
Let's let everybody enjoy their holidays with their family, respectfully. Yeah, check on your elders. Check on your friends that don't ask for anything.
Friends. How many of us?
Check on those family members that you might have forgotten about.
Friends and family.
This is a reminder to do that. Check.
Look at my goddaughter, y'all. Ain't she getting tall and stuff? What's your grades look like?
She got one that she got to fix. The rest of them.
You gotta fix it. You better fix it.
I had the teacher that he locked this out. The quarter is so.
He have. And it don't sound real. I don't believe
you.
It's just the one. The rest of them look good.
Okay. I love her. Yeah, I don't see her. I don't talk to her all the time. I don't. None of my god kids, quite frankly. I got 7 families. And I probably see her most out of all of them. And I don't see her and talk to her either, but once a month, maybe.
Well, you check on her.
She needed, I remember she had money for running track. I gave her that. I owed her $60 because she was sitting at the table the last time I was here. Development in 4 years. I do. I'm not I don't think I'm the godmother I thought I was going to be. So that people thought I was going to be.
The economy isn't what we thought.
You know, that's my thing. Because I really would do more for my godkids if
it didn't cost the arm, a leg, and a part.
And my newborn child that I haven't even had. And that.
Raise
or to take them out for an outing. Because one day I am still going to take her to the Smash House.
Well, that's great. Now, Rob said something to me today. He was like, I was thinking about taking all my nieces out. I said, oh.
Woo! He got money. Award show. He got money.
I said, oh.
Listen.
He was like, yeah, I wonder how much that cost. I said,
you want to count how many? I don't think he realizes how many.
I went through them all. I said, so who we not counting? He said, if they grown. I said, oh, you only got one grown niece. All of them? I said, where y'all going? He go, I don't know, someplace where they can't wear jeans. I said, nigga.
Oh, you got Who can remember?
I said, oh, you got about a juice.
You got dinero. That's what you
I was like, oh. I told him. And he said, yeah, we can sit and we can have conversations. I said, I don't want to hear none of those. I don't
want him to facilitate none of that. Anyway, thank y'all for joining us.
They might be scared to talk.
On another episode of A Little Something, the number 2. Why now? I am Siobhan Camille.
Michelle, we gonna get us black because we the whole damn episode.
So we got one more wine out coming, y'all. Be sure to join us the end of November, right before Thanksgiving. Wishing y'all happy holidays, everything, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
And as always, there is nothing wrong with a little wine. Or
not.
As long as the APV is over there.
True. Bye.